All right, Bus fans, this is video number 2. We're going to do the quarterbacks on this video. If they get rid of Jameis Winston, these are the quarterbacks I think they should target. Now, if you didn't see my first video, which is talking about the head coach, if they get rid of Derek Cutter, stop this one, go watch that one, and then come back and watch this one. Let's do it in that order. Anyway, let's get into it. All right, folks, welcome back to the channel, man. I just finished recording my head coaching video, so go check that one out. This one's going to be very quick. See, some of y'all asked me in the comment section, who do I think we should go after if we decide to move on for Jameis Winston? Now, I don't think we're going to do that. I think we're going to stay with Jameis Winston. I mean, we have put so much time into this guy, it's ridiculous. So, and he's right there on the cusp of trying to do something good. He figured out how to hold the ball. So he just got to figure out, he got to take that next step. And you don't want him to go to another team and take the next step with that team when you invested this much into him. In addition to that, keeping him around allows you to draft other positions. You ain't got to really too much worry about quarterback. And Tampa already know what it feels like to have to worry about the quarterback position. And I am not ready to go a whole nother 3-4 years worrying about this damn new quarterback we didn't draft. But I put my list together of top 5 quarterbacks we should go after in free agency. Vets. Here we go. We're going to get right into it. Let me bring it up here on my other phone here. All right. Go to my notes. Come on now, phone acting stupid. All right, here we go. So, let's start off with our honorable mentions. Honorable mention, Ryan Tannehill, quarterback out of Miami. For Miami, not out of Miami, for Miami. Now, I'm not saying bring him in to be no damn starter. We all know Ryan Fitzpatrick wanted to be retired last year. So I'm saying, and the reason why I'm mentioning Ryan Tannehill is you put him as the vet behind either Jameis Winston or Ryan Griffin or whoever you draft or whatever, you put him in behind him. Because Tannehill, if my memory serves me correct, that mug has been out for knee surgery a couple times. And he ain't all that. He a decent quarterback. He better than Jameis Winston. Or I say they comparable. One thing about him, though, is he's pretty accurate. As a matter of fact, his vertical throw down the field is one of the best. One of the best. I ain't say the best, don't trip. One of the best. When it comes to dropping back in the pocket and letting that thing fly straight down the field, like all them open them times Deshaun Jackson thought he was open or would have been open if we can get the ball to him, Ryan Tannehill would have made those plays. I'm not saying he got this crazy strong arm. I'm just saying the strength of his is his accuracy, more specifically that vertical throw. So you bring him in as a backup to whoever quarterback you're bringing in to kind of learn under and teach under, and he's 30, so you know you're not expecting to keep him for too long, but he'll be a good vet that ain't too tainted, that just riddled with injuries. So over his career, but he ain't like Sam Bradford. His ass get hit and taken out forever. But you bring him in and let him be the backup. So now we got a reliable backup that we don't got to worry about getting mangled because he ain't gonna play like that. And just in case somebody go down or we have an injury or suspension, we got somebody that can go in there a few games and come out and one of them. That's why I mentioned Ryan Tannehill. My second honorable mention is Ryan Griffin. The third string quarterback we already got. If we get rid of, which I don't think is going to happen, if we get rid of Jameis Winston and let him walk, promote Ryan Griffin. Draft another one, put him behind Ryan Griffin, or bring in a vet like Ryan Tannehill to put behind him and let the boy go. See what he got. Now, I already know Ryan Griffin is very accurate. He just don't got the game experience, but he's an accurate quarterback. You can, I mean, if you watch his preseason tape, you can see it. He's accurate. And that's one thing that Jameis Winston is bad at, is his accuracy. So let's see it. Let's see what the kid got, man. Run the kid for a year. Because he a free agent right now. He's going to be a free agent after this season. So I don't know what team's going to offer him because he don't got no film. So bring him back on a 2-year deal with a team option for the 3rd year. Give him a couple $1 million and run him next year. If he do good, then we got a new quarterback. We got a quarterback. Then you can sign him to a long-term deal after that. If he do bad, then we only got to keep him for another year, and you can cut him after that. And matter of fact, and you can draft another quarterback and just switch him out. Let Ryan play backup like he playing now, and let the new quarterback run for a year with a new coach. It's all good. So Ryan Griffin, honorable mention. Number 5, Nick Foles. Yes, Nick Foles. Nick Foles already showed you he could do it. And I'm going to tell you something. The Eagles look better behind Nick Foles than they did under Carson Wentz. So, I don't think they're going to let him go. I think they're going to hold on to him. But if they don't, he's my number 5. And they already committed to Carson Wentz. They already said that. We are committed to Carson Wentz. So, Nick Foles might be like, it's time for me to go get some money. Bring him in. Let him run our offense. I like it. Number 4, Derek Carr. Again, we just talking vets. I'm not sure if they're going to let him go. But you know what? John Gruden did not draft Derek Carr. Derek Carr is a good quarterback. He beat the shit out of us when they played us. And we had a healthy defense. Beat us. I like Derek Carr, man. I like his attitude. I like his drive for the game. He don't play no games. He ain't about none of that damn foot loosing and laughing and keying and all that. He ain't with none of that. He all business. And he's a good quarterback. And he's young. And he know what success look like. And you get him behind the weapons we got, man, I hope John Gruden is that stupid to let that man walk out of his building. Right? Derek Carr. Number 3, Teddy Bridgewater, man. Teddy. Bring Teddy in, man. Teddy can run his offense, and Teddy got the arm. Teddy just got that little knee injury, but he been good all season. He didn't get to play, but he been right there behind Drew Brees in that Saints offense. He know the book. He know the playbook. Teddy Bridgewater very smart. He know the playbook. So that's twofold. Hey, what was y'all game plan when y'all played us? What did you see, Teddy, when you was over there? What was y'all talking about in those meeting rooms? Because now you got to beat them. You got to beat the Saints. What did you see out of our defense that y'all exploited? Oh, okay, good. Now we can fix our defense so Saints can't do that. Because they're going to use the same playbook, the same plays. They ain't going to switch nothing up. They're just going to get different players. Yeah, Teddy Bridgewater. That's not number 3. Now, my number 2, Jameis Winston. You might as well, like I said before, keep Jameis. You already invested in him. And he's not a terrible quarterback. He just made bad decisions. But you give him a full season with his, over the past 2 or 3 games, newfound respect for not turning the ball over, which he has not shown us the whole time he was here until these last 3 games. Pay him his money and keep him on and get him a new coach and let's see what he could do with his newfound respect for the ball. We might have a diamond in the rough. Never know. He done grew up a little bit. I ain't worrying about the off the field stuff. We might be good. So Jameis Winston is number 2. My number 1 person I want to see come in here and play quarterback is none other than Joe Flacco. Everybody looking at me like I'm crazy. I know. Look, Joe Flacco had some down years, but Joe Flacco ain't motivated in Baltimore no more. Then they bring in the Rook put behind him. He got all this energy and he running around. But one thing I like about Joe is he all about the business, man. And he done been there. Joe Flacco done been there. He know what it take to get there. Some outlets, some news outlets gonna tell you that that's crazy. I'm telling you, whatever team whatever team get Joe Flacco this offseason, they going to the playoffs. It don't matter what team he go to. He can go to the Buffalo Bills, and he gonna be straight. Now let me tell you something. See, you got to watch my video in its entirety to get the little gems I put out there. I'm willing to bet that Dirk Cutter going to get fired, and he's going to go to the Jets as their head coach. Now, remember where you heard it first. Dirk Cutter will be the Jets head coach if he get fired in Tampa. Now, see, in the future, when this happens, I'm going to point you back to this video that I recorded today, and I'm going to say, see, I told you. Way back then, I told you. That's what I think anyway. But with that being said, if Dirk Cutter go, that means Jameis is probably gone too. Unless you bring in Bruce Arians, and Bruce Arians said he only want the Cleveland job. So, it's open. And that means make room for Joe Flacco, man. Flacco in the Bucs uniform tearing shit up. That's my list. Oh, let me run it back down for y'all just in case you forgot. My honorable mentions are Ryan Tannehill to play backup to whoever we got starting. Ryan Griffin, promote him from third string to first string. See what he got. Kid's accurate. Top 5 will be Nick Foles if they release him. Derek Carr if they release him. Teddy Bridgewater, who is a free agent. Jameis Winston, who's already here. And number 1, Joe Flacco. That's my list. Tell me what you think in the comments, y'all. Peace.